This is chance to prove he's still among the elite.
We're underway, round one, here at the Garden. Golovkin in the white trunks, Derevyanchenko.
Up Golovkin, which is something a lot of fighters can't do. They say they're going to try it, but you're going to have to.
Jab in boxing. Lands over 30% of
pound, but he missed it just a little bit. 160 pounds, 170.2 pounds. Made it on the second.
Oh! And down he goes, the uppercut. Looked like he had weathered that combination, but clearly he had not. Now let's see what Golovkin's to be a bit discouraging. Getting off to a solid start, then suddenly you're on the canvas. Kind of a knockdown in the first round.
It did look like Derevyanchenko was a little off balance trying to go under those shots, and he got caught in a perfect spot, just went down.
That's supposed to do, back up the monster and go to the body.
Golovkin now, that was the long layoff, and now you would figure, all right, he's had the camp and lead hook from Golovkin. And he that. It appears Derevyanchenko is bloodied a little bit, right in the corner of his right eye as well. Doesn't appear. Derevyanchenko still effective with the jabs, but he is starting to bleed there, and there's a hook off the. I mean, he is just methodical and power brings to the side, trying to make things happen.
I love those body shots by Derevyanchenko, getting the angle on Golovkin.
He's going to work. He knows the clock is ticking.
Some fighters have had success against Golovkin. Get him the inside, bang him to the body, and back him up.
It looks like he's just placing his shots, and he can do damage.
And I think it will get worse as Golovkin with that jab.
As he hits him again, and a right hand after the jab as well. Schenko been effective with the body work, Sergio.
Yes, he has, and I love seeing that. That's the only way you beat Golovkin.
He thinks it's a headbutt. He's not sure it was actually a punch, even though our cameras did show that. But he's asking him to keep moving forward and go into circular motions. That way he...
Right on Golovkin. I love the way Derevyanchenko has responded to it.
Good combination by Derevyanchenko. We are starting to hear word. There's a possibility. Again, they get through this round, and if that is on an accidental headbutt, then it could...
That does change things. Now they go to the...
Could be a different matter. But Derevyanchenko is having success, and he is led.
Golovkin took two deep breaths right now. I don't know if...
Weigh-in at the 170-pound limit, the second day weigh-in. Had to strip down to reach.
With two hard punches to the body.
That right hand was blocked. That one as well. Is right back to work. He was able to block those shots. That jab and...
In the last 2-3 rounds.
His offense is just tight, Sergio. Look at that. And hard shots to the body. Golovkin is wobbled. Golovkin looks hurt. Work here in this fight. And that body shot, again, that was a wounded Triple G. And we've rarely seen that. As Golovkin comes out firing here in the 6th. He has got to change. Good counter jab by Derevyanchenko, and he finds more. He is fired up. Feeling up on his toes, moving. He's got rhythm. Golovkin will try to take it away from him. And now we go to the body again. Right to the standing. Straight up the middle with the right hand comes Golovkin. The champion has done an outstanding job. We haven't even mentioned it now in this round. It's barely a factor. Good jabs by Golovkin.
Of securing these rounds, at least in the last 2.
Coming from Golovkin. Trying to punctuate this round and hits him with an uppercut. As in round 7.
Thank you, BK. I just had a quick chat with Jonathan Banks. There's sense of urgency in this.
Derevyanchenko is solid, straight up the middle, with his hooks, with his right hands. Derevyanchenko was able to land to the body there as well. There's a good jab. Starts in his game here tonight. Hard right hand. Again, that cut in a bad spot, but it has been managed. Derevyanchenko, the last 3 rounds, has had an edge in power shot, missing with that right hand, but he's busy. And when he's... Tries again to the body with the right hand, and then comes back with a hook to the head. Just good versatility in a good round. Golovkin has had success as well. These are tough rounds. Hard right hand. Golovkin goes back to work with the jab. Take a look at the power punches for them. That was buckled for Golovkin.
Stairs, and that's been the difference.
Right hand to the head by Derevyanchenko. He has had... Golovkin is... And GENNADY Golovkin pull this out. He is being severely tested. Everything is on the line. These judges are looking at this so closely, and these are difficult rounds to score. That can happen.
That's what Derevyanchenko and Andre Rozier expected.
Body shot. There you see the eye is closed up. Good uppercut by Golovkin to open up round 9. They get right at it.
Defensive adjustments have you made?
The goal before the fight was for G to start jabbing towards the left eye. He cut him jabbing towards the left eye. Only adjustment we made, now he got to just let his hands go more and using more of his defense. He's not using it right now.
He's getting
out of him, but this kid is younger than most, so you can hurt this kid and get him out of here.
Corners where that cut came from to make sure they're aware.
The commission evidently ruling otherwise, so that's where we are right now. Now we're in round 9, so this could just go to the cards.
Work, backing up Golovkin, not forgetting the body. Just incredible stuff by Derevyanchenko.
And Golovkin there, just as you see, fires back with a jab and a right hand. Wow, Derevyanchenko coming right back. We'll just go to the judges' cards at the end of 12 rounds. Right now, Chris Mannix is giving multiple rounds to Derevyanchenko and has him getting after it here in round 10. Pounding on Golovkin. Hooks to the head. Golovkin is wobbled. This is a man who's 33 years old.
Bloody, bruised, knocked down, facing it.
Golovkin fires back. Now with the right hand after a hook. Derevyanchenko fires back straight up the middle. 3 jabs in a
Fight, and they know when this is their last chance. Sergey Derevyanchenko.
Golovkin starts to have success. Derevyanchenko comes back. Beautiful uppercut and fires a right hand over the top. Straight up the middle in this round. Derevyanchenko, good defensive work. And he fires back. Straight up the middle. Golovkin. Bell hasn't run.
To Sergey Derevyanchenko, I think his activity has just been the real deciding factor.
fight developing.
It's a close fight.
Sometimes that he has to throw his hands. What kind of reaction do you get from him?
You're there. Tough time to be interviewed. It's all on the line. Then digging deep. Well, they think they could be behind, Chris, and I think that's a natural.
Extremely tight rounds. I don't think they can be truly comfortable that they've won too many of them decisively.
I mean, they've got to be thrilled with a champion. Hall of Famer is down to his last 4 minutes, and he could be trailing. And those punches, the jab, right hand, straight up the middle, difficult to get around.
Very compact, strong.
Boxing fans thought a trilogy would be looming. This could certainly derail that. He's got a good chin. He's been able to weather a number of storms in this fight. One last round. He's taking deep breaths. He's got to dig down one last time. Derevyanchenko comes out firing. This man, Sergey Derevyanchenko. 35 knockouts in his 39 win. Triple G signing up with DAZN, has his own promotional company, getting into a long-term deal with the hope.
In a way, Sergio, I think Canelo Alvarez set a bit of a blueprint. That if you can take these punches, you can throw a lot more back.
Absolutely.
Just doing our unofficial scorecard for us. A lot of these rounds, Chris, is it fair to say? Again, this is a man who had 23 consecutive knockouts between 2008 and 20. Up against a severe test here tonight. Uppercut by Golovkin. Derevyanchenko has him on the ropes. Now they...
GENNADY, Golovkin.